This morning I woke up and looked in the mirror and I saw a pimple. There it was, with its little white hard hat, surrounded in a red flare, slightly on the undercarriage of my left mandible, bold and unannounced. What nerve that it decided to make its appearance after nearly half a century of smooth skin. The audacity, the white pustule, the last soldier on the battleground of youth, waving a white flag of its surrender to age, or like the last gangster to be taken out in an Acme massacre. It won't let go as it brings down the rest of your face in an ugly upheaval. What bravado to just erupt one morning, a festering pimple taking its one last hurrah on my face, a face decades free of exfoliating scrubs and oily skin astringents, the agony of teenage dermatology, the impudence after using me as a peripatetic host for nearly a half century had now decided it had enough of the silence of hiding beneath my skin. This reticent resident, all the while waiting to ejaculate the sebaceous fatty cells without warning, there under my chin, this morning, the little corpusculum. Hail Mary of my glory days, the toxic volcano erupted. I was never subjected to being called crater face, acne Annie, or pimple puss from the concrete school stairwell, transitioning from homeroom to geography class. So what happened? That my body decided to excommunicate the remaining toxins of red dye number 40 that I had taken in so long ago. What was inside this blemish that when you are 13 seems to take up the entire school auditorium, the 800-pound pimple that everyone stares at but pretends they don't see? Was it the last of the M&Ms? I would often put up my nose at 4, because this way, even at 4 years old, I thought how to consume M&Ms without gaining weight. This way, lodged up there in my nasal sphenoid, in the alta coronae of the nasal architecture, the M&Ms would melt in my nose, and I could taste the cocoa butter and lecithin without the calories, as it dripped down my nasopharynx for days. Or perhaps this little obstinate incubus was a long overdue exorcism of all the pushed-down emotions of a vanquished heart, a pus geyser of swallowed tears, lost arguments and unkind relationships. Perhaps the pimple now decided, I'm done in here. Perhaps I should get one of those magic blackhead removers sold in TV guides since the 1970s of my sister's acne past that she would use to free her pores, creating little white tailings like clam shooters grasped in the shell, an activity that preoccupied her every anguished preschool morning. I looked in the mirror at the pimple one last time, and I thanked it for all the throwback memories that it brought me of a pained and awkward youth, said good riddance, sayonara, and adios, and I sang Auld Lang Syne to adolescence, and I leaned forward and with 2 fingers applied pressure.